Hey everyone, Nubkeks here, welcome back to Heroes of the Storm and the Road to Grandmaster. In today's episode, the final episode of today, and also, by the way, the final post-game commentary for the Road to the placement games, just the placement games. The final 4 placement games will be taken from a live stream, because I finished them off live on Solo Esports Academy. But yeah, we're team captain here, we're on practice holdout, and I'm gonna be playing none other than Monsieur Arthas. So fun. Anyway, decided to ban out Sonya. Sonya's just quite annoying. She's very good in the solo lane, and she's just annoying. It kind of forces the enemy team to ban out Tassadar as well. So we'll see what they do with that. And yeah, basically you'll see why I pick Arthas as well, coming from these picks. If you've learned about what works well into Arthas and what works, what's a bad idea to pick into Arthas, you'll kind of pick up the gist there. Alright, Chromie banned instead of Tas, that's interesting. We're actually going to lock in Arthas. Not Arthas, sorry, Gul'dan. Arthas on the brain. Alright, cool. Apparently we've all forgotten about Tassadar. Including me. But yeah, you know, I kind of like the Morales Gul'dan comp quite a lot, especially with Chromie being banned out. It's quite nice, actually. It's quite nice. So yeah, right here, I think, you know, at this point it's like Tassadar. I'm gonna have Gul'dan, so we don't really have a good damage spot. Like if he picked Vala or something, we definitely would have picked Tas. But I think, you know, given that we've got Gul'dan medic, we need a solo laner up top, we need a tank. I don't think the task really fits anymore. It fits for the enemy team. I don't remember if I remember to ban it. We will see. We will see. But anyway, I grabbed the Arthas. I know that the Go Planet guy likes playing Arthas, so I decided to pick it away. And also, again, one of the things we've learned, Greymane really struggles into Arthas, the new Arthas. That attack speed's low from level 1 that stacks up so quickly. Don't want to deal with it. In fact, the enemy team bans out Arthas. Happy days, that saves us quite a lot of stress. Gonna ban out probably ETC. Just checking out the other options here. I mean, they could still get Muradin or something. I was looking at Sylvanas as well. Sylvanas is pretty annoying against Medic. I decided ETC is the one to go for. We could probably deal with Sylvanas, hopefully. ETC, Arthas can't stop Mosh Pit, Medic can, so that's something. Gul'dan can with Horrify, but it's super clunky. But ETC does synergize very nicely with Greymane. It would be a pretty scary bottom lane. Greymane, ETC, Malf. Yeah, no thank you. Anyway, the enemy team goes for Stitches and Alarak. I think 2 pretty questionable picks, but we will see. I suppose the Stitches does have a few hook targets with Morales and with Gul'dan, so there's that. Well, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to be top lane or bot lane. I really don't know. It's really up to what my teammates want to play. Okay, they're going to go for Rag. That's cool. I don't remember now exactly what happens here. We're going to get Li Ming. Okay. Oh, he switches. Alright, we go for the Leoric this time. Hey, it's not a Leoric. Alright, cool. So we're going to have a Leoric here. Interesting. Leoric should be pretty good, I would think. He's not too vulnerable to any of the heroes. They should be pretty vulnerable to the Entombs. You know, Malf, Alarak, he's got Counter-Strike. It's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice. He has so much sustainability and he's so sticky to positions, so that could work out pretty well. Yeah, you know, I like the Leoric pick here. I do. And then we got Vala as well. So we got 2 tanky frontliners. We've got Medic as well. So we got a nice tanky frontline to protect the Medic. And we got 2 nice high damage dealing heroes at the back as well. It's a pretty solid comp. We're probably going to have both Gul'dan and Vala down in the bot lane. So that could be kind of interesting, and Medic as well. It's fairly squishy down bottom. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, Alarak Stitches. It's kind of wonky. They do have, like, Malf combos very well with both of the heroes because, you know, the roots make the Alarak combo and the Stitches hook so much more deadly than they would be otherwise. That's definitely something to watch out for. But the Greymane, I'm not too worried about him going into the team fights because we do have Arthas. We've got like this big front line for him to get through and get past, which he's going to have a really difficult time doing. And yeah, here we go. So looking at talents here at level 1. Looking at enemy team. I don't remember what I pick. I would probably say Rhyme against Greymane. But then again, yeah, I'm looking at Eternal Hunger. Oh, I think I do go for a funky build. Oh yeah, I remember this one now. I go for a totally funky build in this one because I didn't know what to build on Arthas at all. I've got a better feel for the builds now, so I'll fill you in on that as I go. I'm pretty sure I go for like the Frostmourne thing at level 1, level 13, and level 16. And then I think I get the Q talents at 4 and 7, if I remember rightly. It's a wonky, I don't think it's a good build actually. But I wanted to, yeah, I actually just didn't know with the Arthas rework what was good or bad. But yeah, in hindsight, I think Rhyme would have been the right choice just to survive a bit more against Greymane. I think that would have been quite nice. But yeah, Arthas is a funny fish, this new build. What else would I recommend? I quite like the Q talents against something like Tracer at level 4 and 7. They're quite cool. I'll probably have a few Arthas videos. I've been playing quite a bit of Arthas this season so far. He's just very useful. He's just very, very useful. Okay, so Greymane's going in. We're just going on top of him and trying to slow him down. Doing some damage. Medic is healing us up, which is very nice. Thank you very much. We got 1 stack of our level 1 quest as well. Vala going super aggressive. Hook misses, thankfully. Gonna come in and do some damage here. Fire off our Q. And yep, the Death Coil just about picks off the Stitches kill right at the end. Medic overheals us a little bit, so we're going to tap the well, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Leoric versus Alarak up top. I don't know how that lane goes. I presume that Leoric wins it. But actually, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe not. I really don't know how that lane goes, to be honest with you. Again, it probably somewhat depends again on that fealty unto death at level 4. I was considering rotating up, but they spotted me, and yeah, Stitches is there as well. I was considering doing a gank on the Alarak. I felt like you probably wouldn't expect it. We could maybe bully them around a little bit with that. Stitches goes for the hook. Once again, misses Vala by a whisker. Just doing a little bit of damage to Stitches as we go. We've got a lot of sustain here. Looking for a root, doesn't land. Definitely, it's a very hard skill shot to land that root with Arthas, but it can be pretty good. It's very, very effective if you can hit it. But yeah, that's one of the difficulties with Arthas solo tank that I found, is that like you don't have a very reliable like lockdown CC with the root. It's hard to land the root, so that's something to watch out for. Another little tip with Arthas as well is to get sort of maximum damage output. You want to land a basic attack, then land an attack with your trait. That's usually the best thing to do. It instantly restarts your basically your auto attack timer, your auto attack swing, so you can get like 1 attack off and instantly fire off another one. Just squeeze out a little bit of extra damage, which is kind of nice. You can see we're having mana issues here, but that level 1 talent will help us somewhat with that. That's what I kind of like about it. Every time you hit a hero, it improves the damage and the mana restore of your Frostmourne Hungers by 4. So at the moment we're getting 20 bonus mana, we're doing 20 bonus damage with our trait, and yeah, that will kind of continue to stack as the game goes on. The mana restore caps out at 40, but the damage can stack indefinitely, which is kind of cool. And that was the theory with my this trait build. Anyway, was like, okay, we'll just like stack the trait indefinitely. It's gonna be great. You get like 2 swings with Frostmourne at one of the later levels. Let me actually just check all those talent names because I don't remember them. Gonna tap the well, then we're gonna look in at fighting here. The enemy team did get a bit of a channel. They did wear us down just that little bit. And you can see us here. Every time we land our trait attack now on that Stitches, who's fairly easy to hit with, we're going to get a whole bunch of mana back. Stitches going in pretty aggressively here. See, I'm trying to conserve some mana as we go. Just sort of drive them off. I was expecting her to juke back. She did not. Yeah, I was going to say, she should really die for that. The Jane has been positioning very aggressively. Much too aggressively, I would think. I think that dude plays pretty much only warriors or something, but yeah, he's definitely been too far forwards on the Jaina, and he is kind of paying a bit of a price for that. Got 8 stacks out of, well, sort of the 10 mana stacks so far, which is nice. Here we go, there's 9, great. Stitches gets locked down and gets blown up. Again, I mean, with Jaina dead and coming back, I think Malf was heartstoned as well. They really couldn't afford to do that, and they pay a big price for it. We can see that Leoric is winning that lane fairly easily at this stage. Now we've gone a bit later, and it's all good. Alright, so the Arthas talents. Yeah, Eternal Hunger at level 1. Which is pretty cool. I quite like it as a talent. It's quite good. But the other ones are also good. Rhyme in particular, the block stacks are very good if you got something worth blocking, like the Greymane. So yeah, that's the thing. Level 4, I went for Death Lord in this game, which reduces the cooldown of our Death Coil, our Q, by 3 seconds and increases its range by 30%. So it's much longer range on the Q. So we're going to be able to like poke more effectively and consistently and just wear people down. I figured that would work pretty well actually. And we're going to have more mana to fuel it thanks to that level 1 talent. And then at level 7, I went for Immortal Coil, which we get the healing effect of Death Coil. You can cast it on an enemy for damage, or you can self-cast it for healing. But we get the healing effect now always with Immortal Coil, even if we use it on an enemy, which is very useful. We're slowly chasing down the Stitches. He eventually dies. Our teammates killed Alarak to the side at the same time, so well played by them. We lost Gul'dan, however. Take out a fort, get a couple of kills for us. And we're starting to pull quite solidly ahead in this game. You can also use Death Coil on yourself with Immortal Coil for 50% bonus healing if you like need some burst healing pretty badly. It's a pretty cool talent. Anyway, gonna fire off one more trait at that. Fire off the Q. As you can see, it travels out, it does damage, then it comes back. Me walking into the root there is pretty bad. That's a good hook. I think we're all gonna die from the looks of things. I'm gonna try kill this Jaina before I go. Fire off a key. Yeah, okay, we killed her with a Death Coil. I'm not sure, actually. I know with some heroes, if when you die, the projectiles disappear. For example, like a Zul's Scythe. Zul's Q, right? If you activate Zul's Q, and it's like prepping to fire off, if Zul dies, it just disappears. I think Falstad's Hammerang as well. I think it will do the outward journey, but it won't do the return journey. I don't know, it's something like that. Anyway. That was kind of messy. We definitely overstayed. I got caught in the root and that was kind of bad. I got a bit greedy there for some extra damage on the structures. You can see we're up to 12 Frostmourne stacks now, which is nice. Just stacking up that damage more and more, and we're at maximum mana return with our trait. By default, it restores 30 mana, and we're now getting an extra 40 mana. So our mana restore is like really, really good. And that's going to help us sustain in these lanes. Again, I thought... Yeah, I suppose that was the theory here for Braxis, because it is such a, you know, hold on to the points and sustain type map. I figured it kind of makes sense. I don't know. Again, this was a very experimental build that gets a bit wonky as we go further. Army of the Dead here at level 10, pretty much the only, I think, real option. Syndra Ghost is pretty bad in my opinion. We throw a Q at Greymane. We actually could have killed him there. Totally misplayed that. I thought he was going to die, so I didn't even use my W. So that was a noob move. I thought we had enough to kill him. Okay, he does die. That's good. Thank God. Phew. Leoric, somewhat redeeming my mistakes. But yeah, I didn't even bother using my W. I don't know why. We've got so much mana. I was just like, just completely underestimated. I thought he was dead for sure and was wrong. Kind of paid the price for it. Gul'dan stacking nicely. Almost finished. I'm looking to come in here very aggressively. Okay, that's a dead Jaina. We missed that, but Jaina does go down, which is nice. Another stack of our Frostmourne Hungers. Eternal Hunger, sorry. On the Stitches. Stitches is B-stepping. You can see, like, the Stitches pick, it's got problems. Stitches got problems. We're going to come up to the top here. Okay, never mind. That's the whole enemy team. We're not going to go that way. But I want to join in with Leoric. He does go down, but he will respawn very shortly. I'm going to sneak in here. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Don't tell the enemy team. We're going to channel this top point as well. Pretty easy for us to get. There is a Greymane. Gone kind of deep behind us. Gul'dan is here as well. I was kind of not sure which way we wanted to go here. Vala is very far forward. She's in a little bit of trouble. Should be okay though. Yeah, we're all over the place. We land the root on Alarak, which is nice. He can go and stop. Yeah, he could do that though. We're going to pop our thing. It looks like we're going to fight here. We do get caught right at the edge of this. That was bad. Get hit by the Ring of Frost. Definitely a mistake. Right on the edge of it. Such a noob. Anyway, we lose Gul'dan as well. I think he got hooked and gorged. That was bad by me. Our teammates are continuing to fight. I think that's a big mistake. Only bad things can come of this. Luckily, the Alarak combo does miss. But I think both of these heroes are dead. Oh, never mind. Medevac. Haha, Medevac hype. Well, Vala's dead. But Medic survived, so that's something. That's good. But yeah, that was dumb. If we hadn't been hit by Ring of Frost, we would have been able to pop our self-healing with our Army of the Dead, and we would have lived. Perhaps I could have even popped a bit more there. It's just, it was a bit derpy, for sure. It's a bit derpy. You can see I'm considering the next few talents here. What does Arthas build these days? Hello, Alarak. Nice to see you. Hit him with all our abilities. Sidestep that incorrectly, and he almost kills me. But we do have enough to pick him off. Oh, hello. There's a Malf here as well. Alright, well, we're happy to give up the point for a little while. Not a big deal. Our teammate should be doing great down bottom. In fact, looks like he just killed Jaina. The healer's missing, so it's all good. In this game, I grabbed Frost Strike. I don't think it's a good talent, but it's what I grabbed this time. This reduces the cooldown of our Frostmourne Hungers by 2 seconds. Makes it from a 12-second cooldown to a 10-second cooldown. So, super OP talent. Cough, cough. And it also does a 1.5 second slow, 50% slow for 1.5 seconds, which is kind of nice. Anyway, we should be able to kill him, I think. Gonna pop this because Alarak is coming up. Oh, it was close. Damn it. We almost got him. Well, they won't be able to kill me, so it's okay, I suppose. Our teammates, in the meantime, through all of this, with the enemy team sending so many heroes up top to fight against us, they're losing a fort very, very quickly, so we can live with that. At this point, I wasn't super sure if I should go join the team. Probably should have, a little bit quicker. I decided to stay here and clear out a minion wave. I think it's a bad idea. I think, yeah, in hindsight, we should have gone to join our team much earlier and tried to force down a keep. I think it's a mistake to stay. Gonna do a bit of damage to the wave, let Leoric finish it off, and then leave him there. That's just fine. He's gonna come down as well. Cool. I don't have my heroic, which is part of why I'm a bit scared to fight, but I think we should really have been aiming to get a keep here, and I kind of screwed that up for the team. Looking for the root on Greymane, don't get it. The work is coming in, though. This could be an entomb on Jaina. Oh, it missed. No entomb. Not that entomb. Stitch's hook. Misses. I think we could probably win a fight. That was a pretty good counter-strike through the team. We've got our Army of the Dead in a few seconds. I think we might need to fight here. Yeah, I'm going to pop Army of the Dead. I mean, Stitch's hook could be a thing. Army of the Dead will block that, though, which is useful. It also heals us up, which is also useful. Try to root the Greymane, but Greymane stops to shoot an Army of the Dead minion. What a jerk. It's like he knew he wanted to root him. Hook comes out and does miss. That's great. Tap a well for some mana. Also great. Jaina gets rooted. Pops Ring of Frost hits, does hit Leoric. Hits him pretty hard, actually. But the enemy team is going down. Alarak is stuck in no man's land. Triple kill for us. Gonna mount up and continue the chase here. Jaina to slow us down. What a jerk. Come up, make sure we kill the Greymane. Gonna flank the Jaina this a ways. Hello, Jaina. Ah, that's slow though, am I right? Yeah, that's slow. A level 13. That's what did it. That's what did it. Yeah, definitely don't take Frost Strike at 13. Seems pretty bad. I did get Frostmourne feeds then at level 16. So this makes 2 of our basic attacks being powered by Frostmourne. So yeah, I think, you know, there's something to be said for Frostmourne feeds at 16. But you're giving up Remorseless Winter, which is a very good talent. Remorseless Winter will root heroes if they stand in your Frozen Tempest for 3 seconds, which is very strong. So someone got gorged in. Leoric, okay. Oh no, it was Vala got gorged in. Leoric was fighting to the left, right-hand side. Oh, look at those slows. I mean, it's quite a bit of damage, to be fair. And we got 22 stacks now, so that's 22 by 4. That's 88 bonus damage on each swing of that. And just by default, well, it obviously scales. But like, it's already hitting fairly hard. We're getting bonus damage on it. Leoric might respawn in the middle of the enemy team there. Okay, he hearts out just in time. Whew. But yeah, I mean, we get a ton of mana back as well. So we get 70 mana back per hit. We do a bonus 88 damage per hit as well. So, I mean, it adds up to a little bit of extra. I don't know. It's a thing. I wanted to try out the build. I probably wouldn't pick it again. Again, I'd probably opt for like Rhyme at level 1. And then definitely Remorseless Winter at level 16. The Q talents at level 4 and 7 are pretty cool though. I quite like those ones. I'm pretty confident we can kill him. Yeah, you can see we're doing a lot of damage to him. Wanted to sidestep the silence and kind of failed. Just juking around to try to dodge that. He actually hit us. But we kill him in the end. We didn't need to use Army of the Dead or anything. I was pretty confident after the earlier fight. And given the fact that we are up a talent tier, I was pretty confident we could kill him like that. And we could. That's nice. If he had level 16, could have been different. But yeah, that time around was kind of juking around a little bit to try and make it more difficult for him to land his stuff. In the meantime, by the way, our team killed 3 of them. So that's quite nice. I kind of stayed to clear an extra minion wave. I thought they'd just win the game without me getting there. But it's actually taking a little bit longer. But yeah, we're going to arrive just in time for the core to die, so that's cool. But yeah, our teammates won. I don't know, I thought it was an interesting game. Again, first time playing the new Arthas in a proper game. He seems cool. I've played him more since then. I definitely feel like I've got a better grasp of him now. So we'll be bringing you some updated Arthas gameplay a little bit further, maybe during the week or so. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Kind of like more Arthas, having a better feel for how the new guy works. Well, it was fun. I thought it was fun to try out this build here. It was interesting. I mean, it's nicely synergized with itself at least, but I don't know if it's that great. But anyway, that's the build that I went for. So there you go. Feel free to use it if you want. We're 6 matches in, 4 wins up, which is all well and good. Yeah, 4 wins, 2 losses. Very good record so far. And again, like I said, the final 4 placement games will be live commentary, and then we'll be going back to, again, sort of a mix of mostly post-game commentary games, and then a few live commentary games as well. So good games from the live stream that I think are worth watching and that we can learn something from. But yeah, that's new Arthas. He's very strong. Definitely highly recommended. Very strong against melee heroes that rely on basic attacks. Very good against Greymane, Artanis, Illidan, the Butcher, all those sort of heroes. Struggles a bit more against ranged heroes who can, just avoid the Frozen Tempest, kite him around and melt him down. But yeah, he's very good in the meta at the moment. He's a very, very good hero, well worth a pickup, even well worth an early pickup in the draft. He can solo lane too. He can play with the team as well. I'm not 100% sure if you would run him with another full tank, someone like Muradin. Maybe. It depends if you've got some hyper damaging backline. But in this case, we ran him with the Leoric, with the team comp, and it worked out quite nicely actually. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time for more Heroes of the Storm. Bye-bye.